Okay guys, so in this video I'm going to give you some tips and tricks that I guarantee will help you if you're either switching to keyboard and mouse or just learning how to play keyboard and mouse for the first time. The creative maps that I also talk about in the video are in the description so that you don't have to find them yourself. And also, before I start the video, please subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss future uploads, because I'm going to do a lot more of these types of videos. Alright, so the first tip I would say is set a specific amount of weeks that you're not going to go on controller at all, so that you don't switch back at all, so that you can just concentrate on getting better on keyboard. I'd recommend like about a month, but just do whatever amount of time that you think will be best for you. And then by that point, you'll probably not even want to switch back, either because you've already got better than what you was in controller, or because you've already put so much time into switching. Tip number 2. Set keybinds that are most optimal for you and feel the most comfortable. I would recommend using a pro player's keybinds, which I know you're not supposed to do, but then I'll change around some of them so that they feel comfortable, and then over time you'll end up changing them to more of your preference and they'll feel the most comfortable. But make sure don't use the exact binds as a pro player, because I almost guarantee you'll not get used to them and you'll be able to improve unless you tweak them to feel normal for you. Tip 3 is to get used to the keybinds. So to get used to them, I would recommend going in creative and free build for about half an hour, and then I'd play a couple of warm-up maps for about an hour. I would do this every single day. I personally use the realistic 1v1 map and the box fight map, which helps like taking walls and doing the Mongol classic and stuff like that. And I would say that these have definitely helped and still help me to get more used to my binds. Also, when you first start to switch, do not play any normal games because you're not going to be able to improve, and it'll also probably just annoy you. So make sure for the first week or so, just play creative until you feel like you can compete. But if you really want to play a game, just play Team Rumble or play with your friends. And also in creative, you should definitely play box fights and make sure that you do realistic 1v1s, because they probably help the best. Tip number 4, after about a month of playing and you feel like you're really good, I would go into arena and W key everybody that you see, because when you're in a normal game it's completely different to creative, because in creative you're in a no stress environment, and when you're in a real game you'll panic and mess up a lot of builds and edits. So after playing a normal game you'll eventually get used to it and stop panicking and be able to play the game like you used to. And then for the final tip, don't switch your keybinds too much, because every time you switch your binds, muscle memory of building or switching your weapon or whichever bind you've set will be reset and you'll have to learn it again. And if you keep switching, you'll end up giving up because you'll think that you're never improving. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Please like if any of these tips helped, and I'll see you in the next video.